Hey, morning everyone. After another adventure, I'm gonna do some mods this morning. It's almost like Christmas. We got the Victory rock sliders that we'll be installing this morning. If I got enough time, I'm gonna be installing some risers for the seat, for the canter of it. You know, when you're sitting in a car seat and your legs start getting numb and sore at behind the thighs or the seat edges, this is supposed to reduce that. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll get that installed also. All right, I got all my tools laid out. All right, these bolts are 13 millimeter, and I'm gonna use my air ratchet to take them out. Yep, Toyota sources out these to Canada. All right, for insulation, I have to remove the plastic clips off the frame rail, the brake line fastener, and remove 3 of the fasteners for the skid plate on the gas tank. So, and all these are as far as different options when you buy different models. If you don't use it, they just plug it. All right, for the fasteners on the skid plate for the fuel tank, they're 12 millimeter. All right, let's get this mounted. And I do have a floor jack, and I'm going to put that on the rock slider on the floor jack to accomplish this. All right, once you get it lined up and mounted on the floor jack, just guide yourself in. First side you really want to be concerned with is the fuel tank side. So you get everything lined up correctly. All right. And you want to start fastener on the fuel tank side, and then go up to the driver's door side. Start a fastener. Yeah, it started to rain, so I put the umbrella up. Hopefully it'll capture some of the rain so it doesn't get wet. All right, just go around, hand start your bolts once you got everything lined up. And I did apply Loctite on them. You want to definitely start with the gas tank side. On the passenger side, it went real well, real fast. Didn't have to deal with the fuel tank. So the only thing I had to deal with on this side was the brake line, and that was no problem. They are nice. I like them. Good morning, everyone. Well, we've jumped into a week. I got the rock sliders on, but I still have six fasteners to put in. The rain is just relentless. The fasteners that I still have to put in and that are only required if you're going to use these for rock sliders, and that's my intentions. So got to finish that up. 4 I have to drill out and then use their cutter fasteners, what will develop threads where you drill. This morning it's in the 20s, so I'd rather have this than that cold rain. I had to cut the video short because it was just too much. I needed to get it done. It is what it is, right? All right, let's get to this. These are the 4 holes that require to be drilled out on the cross member bracket. This is the passenger side. And the passenger side is a lot easier to install because you don't have to deal with the gas tank, lining that up, especially with one person. It goes well if you had two, I'm sure. So let's get this started. So I'm going to take the center punch, mark my holes where I need to drill, and then drill them out and use their cutter fasteners. Now using a smaller bit right now just to give me a pilot hole. I'm just going to use a breaker bar, snug these up so I don't strip them out. Okay, I'm going to just go through and tighten the other fasteners that were installed last week. Make sure none of them came loose. Just torque them down. Lucky enough to have a lift, so I'm doing it on the ground. Spent many years doing it this way as a mechanic in the Army. And if you're ever one, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of your work was done in the mud, sand, wherever it needed to be. All right, now over to the other side, tighten those down, make sure none of them came loose, and we'll be done. All right, back on the driver's side, looking it over. I'm gonna go through and tighten them all down, make sure nothing's loose, and then we'll be done with the Victory Rock Slider. Okay, as I'm tightening these down, what do I think of the quality of this Victory Rock Slider compared to others? I haven't really had the opportunity to look at the others, but I really like the design on this one. The welds are nice and clean. I don't see any off seam, burn through. It's really a nice design, very sturdy structurally. I believe this would do its job if it comes up to that point. Everything's tight. And I like the inserts. The Phoenix. Powder coating's nice. I really like the Phoenix that they've cut out on here. The only issue that I had was with the packing material pulling off the powder coating. So I'm gonna have to take care of that real quick before it turns into an issue. But that's the installation. Excuse me. Sinuses are all messed up this morning. This cold front moved in with the rain yesterday. Didn't have any issues with the packing or the powder coating on this one. But they look nice.